We got a tweet from ALX. Joy Behar is worried Trump will pull Maddow off and The View off the air. You know, I saw that meme. I can't remember who said it. They said, Lord, was it Aaron McIntyre? He said, Lord, give me the Trump the left has created in their delusional minds. So here's the clip. Let's play it.
So you said recently that you thought that you, as an outspoken critic, could be a target yourself. Some people think that sounds overdramatic, but I'm right there with you. I think that he is so vindictive that he will go after, however he has to, through the IRS maybe, or even, through sponsors to get us off the air maybe, or you. Yeah. How seriously should we be taking that?
Well, so I was asked, am I worried about me? And my answer was, I'm worried about all of us. I'm no more worried about me than I am worried about everybody in the country. I think it's bad to have somebody saying, give me as much power as you can in this country so I can use it to go after other Americans. So I can use it to go after these subhuman internal enemies and I'll destroy them. Like, that's just not a good system for anybody. And I don't think anybody's safe if that's the sort of basis on which he wants to get more power.
Well, remember when Nixon had an enemies list? That was a proud moment for a lot of people if they were on the enemies list. Maybe we need to turn it around like that.
Well, I think that if he decides that he's going to go after you or me or anybody who's well known, we have resources. We'll likely be fine. But I think there's a pattern where he picks out individual people and effectively terrorizes them. I mean, there's Stormy Daniels wearing a bulletproof vest to get into the courthouse, right?
Once you have political violence, you have fascism following that.
So Stormy Daniels chose to be in this space, but I just want to point out how they're telling on themselves.
Yeah.
The things they are doing, they're like, oh, Trump might do what we do.
Yeah, Trump might do the exact things that we have done. I don't know, let's say to Mike Lindell, who had all of his products pulled out of stores, or I don't know, Donald Trump, who's been the target of specific persecution. Like,
or when she mentions the little guy, like, we have resources, we'll be fine. Yeah, when the big tech companies, for leftist reasons, went after all of these smaller Trump-supporting accounts.
Or when
the Jan Sixers, like, the list could go on.
It's crazy to me that, but what's interesting to me is it feels like Joy Behar has no idea. She's like, it hadn't even occurred to her that the things that she is describing are things that they're actually doing. Whereas Rachel Maddow feels like, she's like, well, as these are strategies we have observed, they might turn them on us. And it makes me think that there is sort of a level of sheep-minded Democratic voter that is like, no, but like when we're doing it, or this stuff is different because it's for justice and those people are bad. And she's like throwing out political violence because, 2020 was marked by left-wing rioters that destroyed cities, but that is not political violence to her. It's very weird. Whereas Rachel Maddow knows this is something that's happening, and that's why she's fearful of it. She is at least appearingly cognizant of the fact that she is describing things that her side, so to speak, is actively already doing.
Yeah, and I think clips like this have started to become more common in the past 2 weeks. I honestly think this is them sweating. They see that we're seeing through the lies. They know what's coming, and they're fearful of it, and they're trying their best to, position themselves and defend from attacks and spin. But at the end of the day, I think they know that MAGA is an unstoppable force, and it's a popular one, and they're up against a real fight, and they're freaking out because their lies are about to come crumbling down.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting when Joy was like talking about a list. She said, "Oh yeah, Nixon had lists of people that maybe we should go ahead and do that before they do that to us."
She's saying Nixon had an enemies list, and it was like honorable to be on it. So maybe we should consider it being a privilege and an honor to be deemed an enemy.
Oh, I see. Okay. Rather, she's not saying to create an enemies list.
No, they already got him.
I just also think there's a level of narcissism, like. The first thing Trump is going to do, his top priority is getting The View off the air.
He never took a show off the air, as far as I know, when he was president.
No, he's not going to take a show off the air.
He never shut a radio station down, not like Zelensky did. He never did he get anybody fired from their role in the news industry? I don't think he got one person fired.
As far as I know, but we do know that that reporter from the Tennessee Star, who was publishing the manifesto, he's facing legal retribution for that.
For what?
He was publishing Audrey Hale's manifesto, and she's the shooter from the Christian school shooting, or Covenant School, and he is now facing legal consequences for this.